This is why I train in martial arts.
Where them kicks at? Where them hands? Where them holes? Where them throws? You know what I'm saying? Cecil.
I normally don't like to do videos about stuff like this because this is really just an example of somebody that's got mental problems that's going off and screaming and hollering at people. But this is one reason why I train in martial arts, in case I have to handle somebody who has obvious mental problems. They're being violent. And unlike the people in this video, I don't have the real authority, legal authority, to do anything about it because I'm just a regular civilian.
What?
Get me out of here! Get me out of here! A fucking gun on me because I'm homeless! Get me out!
She's a gun. She had a gun.
Now, she didn't say she had a gun. She said they pulled a gun on me because I'm homeless.
A fucking gun on me because I'm homeless!
So this was going to be my typical normal spiel of, hey, this is why I take martial arts, because you might have to deal with people that are unstable and could be violent, and you don't have the authority to deal with them if you're not a cop or security professional or soldier or something like that. But now, the more I'm looking at this, the more I'm wondering, maybe she had a valid reason to go off. This is something I know that I tell people. I used to say this about black people. I used to, get that little race angst and guilt every time you would see a black person going off. And oh no, they're making us all look bad. But I don't do that anymore because I started noticing. As I started paying attention more and just looking around and getting the courage to ask the person why they went off after they calmed down, sometimes people do stuff to make you lose it. They are doing something wrong to go and antagonize the person who by the time you get there, by the time it escalates, you just hear this person raving like a lunatic. You don't know what pissed them off or what angered them. It'd be just like, and I hope I don't speak this into existence, but let's say you come around the corner, you get your phone out because you see a woman screaming at a police officer, right? You just see some irate woman screaming at a police officer, calling him a murderer, right? Then you find out, this police officer was drunk and he almost ran her 2-year-old child that she had with her. But see, if you just see her yelling in front of the 2-year-old child, you might think, oh, she's a horrible mother. She's setting a bad example in front of her 2-year-old child, and that's what's wrong with society, the community, and toxic masculinity and racism and everything else. Well, you don't know that somebody may have done something to set this person off. So, regardless of that, though, whether somebody else did something to set this person off or not, and or maybe they have mental problems, and or maybe they could be taking a legal prescription or an illegal drug that's making them go off. You still may have to encounter that person when they're still in the thrall of their emotions. So what are you going to do? You're going to just hit them? Just take the pure striking approach, knock them out, who cares? Let's knock him out like a 51-year-old white man knocked out a 11-year-old black girl who was attacking him? Are we going to automatically assume we can jujitsu it up, take her down to the ground and choke her out? Or we could study something like what I teach, Cecil martial arts, that takes from both so that you can have options and choices and be able to judge just what the right amount of force is for this situation. Granted, that's hard. Granted, if you don't deal with violence every day, you still might freeze when you're encountering something. But at least if you take some training, that's better than no training at all. And if you keep an open mind, that's better than making snap judgments. So I'm just going to say about this. At first, I'm going to admit, I thought, oh, just crazy lady. But the more and more I watch it, she may have had a right to be crazy. I'm not caping for her, but I'm not condemning her either. I am now withdrawing judgment and just saying, this is why I train in martial arts, in case I might have to deal with what you did to somebody else. Because if she took that out on someone else, well, let's say she took it out on me. If I walked around the corner and she was screaming and just started swinging in frustration and I could just get caught in the crossfire, I have to deal with either what you did or what nature did or whatever. Violence doesn't necessarily have to be your fault, but guess what? It can still be your problem. And if you're near me, you can sign up for a class. And if you're not near me, you can sign up for a class with somebody else. So thanks for watching this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Please share this with people who like to talk about the martial arts. And peace.